Alright, welcome back to this next stage of Wreckless Ben going up against what's it called? Bricks and Minifigs, the massive company that scammed $200,000 worth of Legos. Today we've got a really good treat. This is unreal today. I can't believe it. However, I think we should just snap straight back into it and let's crack on with it, right? Let's watch this guy do some crazy stuff and pay some prices that are just absolutely ridiculous. Like, oh, right. Let's just get straight to the video.
Third floor. Stand up. Step outside, everybody. No. Don't move.
This is the story of how I got swatted, all because of Legos. The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent two guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back. The video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking it to court and we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us.
Dang it!
So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business.
We still gotta get the Legos back.
Yeah, I made a promise to this family that I was not gonna stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back. Right now, the two owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing down the store. But the reality is, I can literally just sue them all over again, but personally this time. So I started to file my lawsuit.
Straight up.
But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected.
Not messing around this time.
And the reason was, I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing.
Basically, before this court case get approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm
I think we know
blocked.
how this is gonna work.
Oh, man.
So my only option
straight
left
up.
is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day.
He could save the day by literally handing over the Legos.
And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
It's crazy.
Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt his phone call?
No, probably not.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call.
I like how we should just have this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Hello.
Everything's good, honey.
Scamming some people today.
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with corporate
Jesus
Bricks and
Christ.
Minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this.
Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Here we go. Police back in
No, they
already.
said they're getting
Jesus
some guy to
Christ,
talk to
man.
us. We're just waiting.
I can already tell you right now, no one's coming out to talk to you guys.
I wonder why
They
that
told us
is.
that they were.
I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area. Because a few minutes later, this happened.
The police just showed up. What the heck?
Oh, more police. Hey,
Why
this
are the
guy
police
in the
in his
cops,
house?
like,
Oh, there's another one, dude.
what is going on with this? This is
3
bad.
cop cars?
Oh my gosh. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars in his house?
Right, so we can see that cop car obviously pulling in there.
We didn't even walk up to his house yet.
See what happens.
The cops are following us. What the heck?
Yeah.
That's so
I wonder
crazy,
why
dude.
that is.
Obey
Oh,
every traffic
yeah.
law.
He's got his lights on.
Oh shoot.
He's pulling us over.
My name's Officer Richardson with Merrick Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't stop that.
I didn't? I thought I stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah, you definitely stopped.
literally just after he said, right, we've seen the police, we don't want to be pulled over, we just follow every single rule that you can. Just follow all of them.
So you said you ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said you ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like,
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign.
stopped.
Yeah.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So
That was that he stopped. I don't get. You can see literally that line up there where my mouse cursor is. You can see that is the line of the path that you can walk along. I think either that or it's literally like a dividing line. I'd say that's a dividing line. Those guys definitely stopped. 100%.
this is an illegal traffic stop.
So who's Ben?
Me?
Ben?
Oh,
It's good.
Like it?
Okay, it's pretty obvious that the
Yeah.
police know why we're here. So I just explained to them the
that's
entire
for the
situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is it's a crazy story, and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000.
$200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, when the officer went back to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Wreckless Ben? Said you didn't have his ID, but
they know him by his name online. Oh my god.
you're just straight lying to me about everything else, so...
Since the cops don't believe my
Lying.
story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody
Lying.
is being trespassed.
How do they know that they're lying? Like literally, legitimately, how the hell did that copper know that they are lying from this point? Oh, well, you know, we're not going to take him at his word. Like, it sounds so crazy that it's just not real. Oh, well, you know, nothing like this could ever happen. Oh, but we're going to trespass you straight away. Bit of a connection here with that Josh guy and the police.
From that property.
Okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home without having this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even, like, get to talk to him and we're gonna trespass.
So, dude,
But one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
these windows are so tinted that you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tent, the same police showed up to our house.
Police again.
And it was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about it.
Yeah, well, thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
They're like after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have this good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Wait, guys, let's throw it off that thing.
These guys are crazy, man.
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way.
What a shot.
But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
I'm sorry.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Hello?
It's like he knows.
Hey, well,
like he
I was
knows him.
wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
Just gonna stand around. I wonder what's gonna happen next,
Kinda
guys.
seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court, and I gave him plenty of time to speak.
Can you guess what's gonna happen next?
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody
no,
else.
he stole $200,000
How
worth
do you
of.
know this?
Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
He inherited the store.
Uh-huh.
He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying
Well,
to...
that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on. I'm still
Okay,
talking.
I'm sorry.
Isn't it funny how like this woman is acting? literally just like, nope, you're lying, like literally gaslighting him along the way. He's obviously spent all this time going through court. He won in court by default, obviously, because of the way that they went about it, because they literally ignored it. The fact that they thought, oh, well, they're not going to, like, you know, serve us up with papers, and they're not going to take us to court. And he did take them to court, and they won. Funny how the police are acting like this.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it.
Ah,
And he's
blame the
just
last
trying to
guy.
clean up the mess from the previous owner.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court.
If
Okay.
you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted. But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Guys. Yeah, what? They all look the same.
Oh,
no.
Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
Lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding?
So this guy is literally involved. Oh my god. He's actually involved about, like, preventing exposure to certain lawsuits. Isn't that ironic, guys?
Me, dude, that's
What
what
a
he's known
joke.
for.
What a
is
joke.
reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me, because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're going to go to hell. Or I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But still, Brandon and Josh probably actually believe that this is going to be eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
Mormons are pretty intense with that as well.
I promise you on everything.
But maybe I can use this to my advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh is never going to listen to anything I ever tell him. But if someone from his church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do...
Look at that. Like, that's a true, like, example of a Mormon. Look how well he's dressed.
...was to have a talk with Josh to...
No, he's got the pens. He's got some pens. Got the pens,
save him
drinking
from
the
going to
water.
this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck. And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
yeah, we ended up just driving home, but on our way back, this happened.
Oh, surprise, surprise! Being pulled over by the police.
How's it going?
How's it going? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fort Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Ah, they all seem to be similar looking.
Where you been?
Ah, straight away looking for him. Straight away looking for him.
Hanging out down here.
At this point, we realized what's going on. Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're going to resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Like, this is all premeditated. They're literally conspiring. This is conspiracy. This is all premeditated. They're all looking to prevent any court cases coming up and to get that make sure that those Legos that are worth that much money in their hands, so that they can have that money to themselves. So that some guy and an old guy, 83 years old, Brian's dad, won't see the money, when all he wants is to be able to help his grandkids go through college in America.
How do we get them arrested?
So stupid.
Yeah, Josh and Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
Here we go. Body cam footage.
What brings you here?
They're going after the Mormon kid. They're literally going after the bloody Mormon kid. Well, he's not a kid, he's a man.
You're trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Arbor Second Ward. There's been an audio going around with the young men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
Who's that?
So
I guess
that's,
from?
that's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just gonna ask him, like, is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy app.
Yeah. Like I said before, Mormons are pretty crazy when it comes to their religion. If you're going to swear on God, you're literally putting your own life in your own hands and risking being excommunicated from the actual community itself. Which I'll be surprised if they don't. It'd be quite interesting to see what happens next. Sort of obviously in the process of everything going on.
But could you take a selfie with me?
Look at this guy. He's so cool.
But anyways,
he's
back
like
to
so
us.
likable.
The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
Oh, here we
Searching
go.
in person because there are substances in the vehicle. Really? So he's gonna do that. I'm gonna put this away, and then we'll be right.
Heroin.
Don't reach in your pockets.
How do they know that they got heroin on them? How do they know that they got heroin on them? I wonder why. That stupid asshole that literally turned around and was like, "Oh well, I need to get these guys arrested. How can I get these guys arrested?" Well, I'll just say that, you know, I'll ring the police and I'll put an anonymous tip in, or maybe not even anonymous, and just literally say, "Oh well, these guys are hassling us, and we heard that they're using heroin." So
Sounds good. Thank you.
stupid.
The vehicle
So
will be
stupid.
searched. Okay. I'm gonna have you stick by with my sergeant.
After 2 hours of searching the car, obviously they found no
Ripping the
drugs.
car apart.
so he didn't find anything.
I explained to the
Oh,
police
wow.
that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyway.
Right, so straight away they've redacted it. That is very concerning. Like, the police shouldn't have redacted that. I don't understand why that is. Obviously, I don't know American law very well, but at the same time, I thought that the only reason you redact it is protection of privacy, or, you know, just general. You don't want to say certain things on the internet, like doxing someone or whatever. Whereas he's literally turned around and said that, you know, the actual conversation was just a load of rubbish. Literally a load of rubbish.
Even though we were passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
Your eyes, for example, right? There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then
Do you
not.
notice it?
So I haven't been looking at this.
Seriously? Wow.
Go ahead, look at him.
Oh, look at you.
Yep.
You do see it?
So
It's crazy. I have no idea, because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests. Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't know.
By the way, I've watched a lot of videos and stuff, and generally when you find drug addicts, they will have crack pipes, they'll have syringes, they'll have, you know, baggies, or they'll have like tin foil. They'll have all this all these telltale signs that they are drug addicts. They found nothing, like literally nothing.
Understand? Yeah, what you're saying.
So ridiculous.
I'm gonna have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too.
Oh,
My
wow.
guess is that they acknowledge that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not.
That's ridiculous.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
Walking a very dangerous line, which can get you end up a lot.
Yeah.
And you could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Oh, that's awful. Oh, we play differently here. We don't play by the rules. We are the rules. We'll make the rules the way that we want the rules to be made. We're going to pressure you into saying stuff so that we can arrest you. What absolute horse shit.
Yeah.
I'm willing to cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
We'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't even talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside, I'm really going to have to get creative.
Man.
So I made this poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings," and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Hey, boy, the police.
He's blocking our
Once
sign.
again. How ridiculous is this? This is beyond a joke now.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep, can't arrest them for anything, so they have to leave.
This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Oh,
Hello.
wow.
This man stole
Second time.
basically his family's life savings. So we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
Again, the cops realized.
I think the problem here is you can get done for falsifying a police call. So you could literally be wasting police time, which they literally are. Like there's different crimes that's going to be going on in the area that they are not now being taken to, unless it's a quiet day, of course. But there's always crime going on somewhere, right? But yeah, falsifying, calling the police, that's definitely against the law.
Realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
Hello.
3 times.
Yep, can I see those papers?
Oh,
Yeah.
look, it's this guy again.
Serve him with?
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I
Oh,
give
wow.
these papers to him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, it's a guy with a cowboy hat.
Just give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it.
Are you serious?
But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
He does not want the paper. So
He's not want the papers?
here's that back for you. Okay.
Yeah, the police told me that they can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Wait, hang on. Can you actually refuse? Yes, you can physically refuse to accept court papers in Utah, but it does not legally stop the lawsuit or delay proceedings. Okay, so you can refuse it. Under Utah law, once a process server confirms your identity, they are not required to hand the documents directly to you. If you refuse, the server can complete the service through substituted service or drop service, which includes leaving the papers at your feet, doorstep, or other obvious location. So they do need to be delivered from the sounds of these. Delivering the papers to another responsible adult at your home or workplace, mailing. Yeah, so they can refuse it, but they still need to take the papers from the sounds of this.
I'm not sure what this is. I've never seen something like
But
that.
they've just brought the paper back.
To be honest with you.
Well, these are court papers.
Okay, it doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it?
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until...
Why are the police making so many excuses?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah, well, first, so they're incidents because he's lying to you guys. He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before you can get a court case approved. So we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go the legal process, find an actual process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her.
What?
Yeah, we have no relation.
Wait, how? I've just literally met her today. She's the server process, or whatever it's called. And yet they're turning around and saying, "Oh, well, you need someone you don't know."
That's why she's here. Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you were describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and if they were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal. But I guess I was wrong. However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, they're sat there, around the corner, not even at his bloody doorstep.
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police calling us again.
Wow, my god.
Oh, sure. The paper?
That's baseball cap,
The
guy.
serving paper?
Yeah.
Here you go. Well,
Do they think it's a false case? What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a
okay, here we go.
case.
Finding out legality of it.
Just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
There you go.
Okay,
Proof.
thank you for your
It
help.
is a real case.
That's all for today. Thank you.
I think this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Hello. Okay.
What? They're arresting him for what? For what? For trying to serve this guy papers.
Ben got arrested. Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, "You're being arrested."
Oh my god, what's going on?
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever it's public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Unlawful
I got arrested
arrest.
for just doing what the police told me to do.
Unlawful
What's even
arrest.
more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person to protect an evil criminal? Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the Bricks and Minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Wow.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They're like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals. So now there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them, which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to do the lawsuit anymore. We're just going to do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of any technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look,
Isn't defamation civil, not criminal? I think it's a civil matter.
Stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then
Oh
we're
my
gonna look at
god, going down the list.
After going through
can't get
every
it for
law they
this,
could think
gotta
of,
go for that.
it turns
gotta
out
go
that
for that.
hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're going to take it down.
What? That's illegal. That is illegal.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or, you know, just because something looks...
But they did though, because he literally said when they got pulled over for heroin in their car, that they completely redacted the audio of them actually having a conversation, which he literally turns around and was just like, he was just garbling crap. He was just literally saying absolutely nothing, but saying loads of crap, just, oh, well, you know, because of this, because of that, and trying to put pressure on them. That's ridiculous.
Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code, and other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio, so when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give it back? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not...
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are.
I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems...
Yeah, so they generally redact it for personal information, essentially to stop people being doxxed and harassed after the fact. But at this point, they know their names. The names have already been said, that they already know this stuff. There is no need to like cover any of this up. The fact that the police keep redacting stuff is so
like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so
yeah, we don't do that. So like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
No, I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah State Code, like I just said.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know. It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested, because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Don't.
What?
Do not do that. You understand me? Right now, you're attempting to destroy evidence.
What?
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
In what fucking world is that?
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked. And at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Stop talking.
I was
Stop
giving it
talking,
to you.
okay?
What is with?
It's on my. It's
Adamson, this guy here.
on my money. Look,
Fucking
it's on my
one.
wallet. I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay? Let's put him in the
Arrested
back of
for
the car.
fucking what? What?
And again, the police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect
Unlawful
an
arrest.
evil criminal.
How many unlawful arrests have been done in this? I don't know, 27 minutes. They've been pulled over illegally. They've been arrested multiple times illegally. They've had their public displays taken down illegally. They've been harassed by police constantly. What the fuck? Couldn't make it up. Can't make this stuff up. Someone's gonna make a film out of this. They should make a film out of this, like a proper
My name's
film.
Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I did. So I don't know how.
He imagines it wouldn't. He imagines it wouldn't by turning the power button on or off. That he imagines it wouldn't actually delete anything. What is fucking wrong with these people?
Obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail, just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started
got that sign back
doubting
then.
if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video. But I had no clue that it was about to get way
my god.
worse.
What the fuck? It's going in fully armed. What the fuck is... Look, he's got a fucking assault rifle. What the fuck is this shit?
Step outside, everybody. Come on. No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't
What?
move like that. Okay?
He didn't do
This
anything.
cop pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just...
The only thing he did there was transfer the phone from his right hand to his left, which was after the cop had said that and went for him. What the?
straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes.
Oh my
The police
God.
department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang. Okay.
That's your fucking
He actually did it.
I'm gonna fast forward a
He
little bit
actually
just to
did
give you
it.
guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant.
The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise.
So this is the reverse card. right now, this is the oh well, you must have stolen the Legos, not me. I didn't take like $100,000 to $200,000 worth of Legos, which is funny because why would he be doing a bloody internet series about it if he had stolen the Legos? How would he get the Legos? The Legos was in the store the entire time apparently, if they haven't sold it already.
Dice. Evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person. Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking.
It's these guys again. I get they're like local law enforcement and stuff, but this is just, look at him with his bold bloody
to their story
Anderson.
that we're the thieves.
I might be something different actually, but they look similar. White people, they all look the same, you know. Oh, look at, whoa. Did you see that? It's a walrus bloody feline. Look at the size of it. It's like it's eaten another 2 cats. Jesus Christ, man. This is madness. Absolute madness. Like, just quickly, you hear about these cases where police can't arrest certain people, and even if they do, like, people have done heinous things. You know, really heinous, like grievously body harm or actual body harm, whatever it is. You know, they physically hurt people or conspired to kill people, done all this other stuff. And they've gotten away with it, and they can't get search warrants, they can't do all this because the law literally restricts them from doing it. But these guys seem to have every single fucking ticket up their sleeve going, we're going to get you done. We're going to arrest you. All because one guy doesn't want these guys to take him to court. Disgusting.
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail.
Right. I really need a wee quickly. Oh, bloody hell. Now he's in cuffs, he's actually being interviewed.
Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Ben, I'm Detective Nikoshek.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding. If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company. Even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us, but this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email, and they're like, he doesn't want your papers, you just have to figure it out civilly. I'm like, this is the civil method, you know? Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue him then. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like, you see how this is a circle? I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said, might have said we had heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them to that we're doing, but suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe. Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Being tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
Alright. Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get, so basically what ended up happening is Ben got arrested, which we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, you know, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. What other questions do you, like, I guess, have? Because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just the whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly, like, kind of shocked to be arrested at this point for that.
At gunpoint
yeah, this
as well,
is definitely
a
very strange
gunpoint.
thing to be getting interrogated about, especially...
Imagine being treated like this. Just. I mean, obviously the UK is a really bad example because, I don't know, you can literally put a tweet up or something on Facebook and you can literally get sent to prison for 3 years. However, you're not going to have armed police turn up at your door. You're literally going to have the cops that are going to turn up, they're going to arrest you, and that's literally it. Why on earth they had to go in there all guns blazing? Like, this is just so blown out of proportion. It's unreal. I actually can't make this shit up.
And the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy.
Evidence on video.
Us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, you know, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
It sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like it's for a good cause.
How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started, I think they...
But he was supportive of it as his channel, right? He said, oh yeah, let's do this for the channel. From my understanding.
What?
Was that kind of your...
He's trying to pin that on him,
to do this video
starting a GoFundMe isn't illegal.
GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. Yeah. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court or else he will get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was our solution.
But I was wrong.
We're going to book you back into the jail.
Holy shit.
The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
That's civil. Why the fuck are the police getting involved in something that's a civil matter, not a criminal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court, right?
Okay, should I go back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer
take the entire fucking police station, like the police in Oregon, to court. Fuck all of them. Take them all to court.
I think he's
make loads of money out of it as well when you do it, and just blast everyone. Make sure they all get what they deserve.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me, and when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail, so now I have to wait a month in jail.
An entire month in jail for what? For starting a GoFundMe? For starting a GoFundMe because they couldn't go through the legal process and the court process to take these guys to fucking jail. Or just get their money
However,
back.
I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Wow.
The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe.
What?
So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
Wow. Wow, that is ridiculous.
Now, I just have to wait for court. And
I mean, that's not even doxing, because like the entire video beforehand, it mentioned their names.
Honestly, I'm not excited.
This is getting silly now.
My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded.
Yeah, it's not the way it goes.
But I guess I was just taught a lie.
Pretty much.
By me trying to help and do the right thing,
well, bad people get
all
away
I
with
did
all kinds
was
of
just
crazy
screw
shit.
everything up and get all of my friends in trouble. I couldn't fix anything, And now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail.
5 years in prison.
I finally accept my fate. I failed.
Fuck that.
And now it's time to go home.
That's so demoralizing. It really is. All this guy wanted to do, all this man planned on doing, was to either get the Legos back that this big company had stolen, or get the money back. That is literally it. And look how much bloody problems he's caused. And I really do feel sorry for him. Because at the end of the day, that this guy, like he said, he's dragged his friends into this, and all his friends are now suffering too. This is one step beyond ridiculous. Absolutely
but before I made it home, one of my roommates called me
go.
saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
Wow, more police.
He rings the doorbell, and he's like, "Is Mr. Snyder here?" I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Can I deliver a message for you?" He's like, "How could you deliver a message?" He said it just like that. So he was like, "Just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest." Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess,
scary,
I'd say
man.
that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have.
If this guy wasn't online, if this guy wasn't some kind of social media guy that was able to make these videos and actually get out, how quickly would he have been arrested? How quickly would he have gone to a prison for no reason at all? Because I bet you anything, without the body cams, without the fact that you have all this footage, all this evidence, all the stuff that's going on, he'd literally be in prison right now, literally. And I've got a bad feeling that they'd make sure that they'd get a judge that's probably another Mormon that they can shake hands with, that they'd end up giving him a really bad sentence in a really bad fucking prison.
Me actively working on my lawsuit against them, and considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video.
Hey, fuck you, man. You stole him, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now, so immediately I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for.
Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail, and I am now a...
What did I say? What did I say? The defendant represents a credible threat to the physical safety of the protected person. What a load of fucking shit. Absolute fucking
physical
bullshit.
threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here.
He flew to Mexico!
What the heck is that thing? Can you let us on that?
Jesus Christ.
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. Go right now. It's gonna be sick.
And yeah, all the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Yeah, no extradition shit.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon at patreon.com/WrecklessBen.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Jesus Christ. That is just, that's ridiculous. Like this entire thing has been so blown out of proportion. The fact that the police are doing what they're doing, unlawful arrest, unlawful like traffic stop, uh, police harassment, the fact that like they're protecting someone, literally protecting them because they give money to the police. This is utterly outrageous. I can't wait for the third part. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. But again, this is just it's just so horrendous that people like this can actually get away with it. I think it's scary in the sense because this is also something that's going on in my country, which is obviously a bit different because of like immigration and stuff. To talk about something like that can get you in jail. Something that you talk against the becoming a political prisoner essentially in our country, which this isn't even this. This is local police that are all part of the same group, the same amount, like the same people. They're all Mormons. They obviously want to protect their reputations, which again, like he said, why would you want to protect one or two bad apples when you could literally oust the apples and literally say, right, you're no longer a part of us. You're no longer a part of our community, and we don't want you a part of that community. The only reason they'd want that is because of money. It all comes down to money, unfortunately. And I really hope that the Mormon community in Oregon can actually see this, because this is just it's outrageous. It really is. It's something that like people make up to put as a TV series or to make a film out of. You know, Reckless Ben, you are an absolute legend. Absolutely love you. You're doing great. You're doing God's work. You really are, and I think everyone appreciates you, especially Brian, and especially like his family, that you're trying to work so that they can get what they deserve, because they've obviously been through this for a long time. You know, saving up bit by bit, they'll be buying like different bits of Lego, and they've obviously kept it over a long period of time to the point of where they're like, right, okay, so 83-year-old, father of Brian, he's now getting to the point of where he's near the end of life. He could really do with the money, or he wants to help his family out, just even silly things like that, and he doesn't get the opportunity to because a really big company has come around and said, nope, we're going to steal your shit, and then we're going to sell your shit, and then we're going to take the money. Fucking greedy. And yeah, those Mormons, man, I hope they tear them to bits. I hope they get spat out like nothing, and I really hope that the feds get involved. I think the federal government in the US really needs to get involved with this. I would love to see more things where you've got the actual feds, FBI, whoever else, like internal investigations, to actually look into these police officers that have been harassing them illegally, that have done illegal stops that's been caught on camera. They've illegally redacted all this information. They have constantly harassed, all for saving face on three people. Three people. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth saving those three people? They don't sound like very nice people, to be perfectly honest with you. They're probably like really, really nice to your face, but behind your back, they're absolute wankers. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there because we're hitting almost an hour again. But that's the second part to Wreckless Ben's thingy, and I think we should be hearing a third part. I've seen a couple of thumbnails today. I might make another quick video after this because I have seen that the police have actually done a response to this. So I might make a quick video for that, and I'll release that tomorrow, and get all that sorted. But at the moment, I'm going to leave you with this. And I know this isn't going to reach any of the police, but like, I wish I could speak to the people that are there. I wish I could speak to like the police chief or whoever and literally say to them, look, you need to investigate this heavily. There is something really heinous going on, and we need to find out what's at the bottom of this. We really do, because there's been a lot of illegal stuff. A lot of illegal stuff right here. And they're leaving themselves liable by hiding it, because it's not been deleted, it's been redacted. And we all know that redacted means that there is a version of that hidden somewhere within the police force that they can unredact it and show this is what they said, this is what they've done, this is the actual truth. But we'll get into that. I'll quickly do another video on the that police one. But yeah, well, everyone keep safe. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.